Hey guys, welcome to another video. It's Jira Bro, and I'm gonna be showing you how you can actually install the Jira Service Management, or also known as Jira Service Desk, on your Mac OS. So the very first thing that you actually had to do is to just type in Jira Service Management data center download, then you select the newest version, and when you actually download this newest version, when you actually extract it, you will be presented, okay, you will be actually presented with your folders, of course, and these are the files in here. The procedure is actually pretty much the same as you were actually doing this for the Jira software. So you actually open up your terminal. Within my terminal, I'm gonna go first to my downloads folder. So I have it in here. So I'm gonna navigate to my Jira, and then I'm gonna navigate to the Atlassian dash Jira. And in here, I'm gonna be finding the web-inf. Within the web-inf, I'm looking for classes. And within the classes, when I list everything up, I'm looking for Jira application properties. So I'm gonna type in nano. This is going to be the text editor. Basically, it's almost everything is almost the same like in Linux. And macOS is actually based on the Linux. So, all right, we have it in here, Jira Home. So you have to define what is going to be your home directory. So in order for me to find a home directory, first of all, I'm gonna open another terminal. I'm gonna list, for example, let's say documents. And within the documents, I have these. I'm gonna type in pwd in order to get my path. And when I actually do this, I paste it in here. I hit the Control X, and it's gonna ask me save modify buffer, and I'm gonna press Y, then enter, and basically this is everything that I need. Okay, then I'm going to go back. All right, so let's go from our cd dot dot. All right, then cd Atlassian, and then cd bin, and here it's gonna be dot slash, it's gonna be start dash. Now let me see in here. Yep, let me see just for Jira sh. All right, there we go, and it says the Tomcat actually has started, which is actually pretty good. So now we have our local host running, and it's now saying Atlassian Jira is starting up. Okay, so it's gonna ask me now for my database. All right, this is actually pretty interesting because when you're installing the when you're actually installing the this version of 10, it actually is gonna ask you to go through your database name. Then it's also gonna ask you to go for your host name. So it's a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna say Jira Data Center PostgreSQL installation. Okay, and now database setup for, okay. So we have everything. The password you provide during the installation process is going to be the Postgres which is the database root level password, the super user. The default port is 5432, which is okay. Choose the locale and everything else. Okay. So this is the database that it's actually talking about. So I'm gonna go with PostgreSQL. You can use any other database that you actually want, but I'm going to be using this one. All right, so first of all, I want to see some of the things in here. Properties, dashboard. So this is my dashboard, and I also have the servers. It's asking me for the password that I obviously have forgotten. Okay, so that's not really good. So the thing that I'm going to do in here is I'm going to uninstall my PostgreSQL, then I'm going to come back. Welcome back to the channel. I actually have installed the new Postgre. It's newer version actually. And I have created a new database by using this query right here. The second thing that you actually need to do is to grant privileges on the database, the name of your database to the actual role. And I needed to check and actually to check what roles are available within within your Jira. You actually use this query here, which is select role name from PG roles. And I actually found it from this Google search in here. So now I go back, I go with this query here. I copy and paste it in here, grant privileges to Jira database, to role name, Postgres. And it says query returned successful. That's actually pretty good. All right, now what we have to do is to connect our Jira in here. So it's gonna be the Postgre. So host name of database, it's gonna be JiraDB. My port is different. Okay. Connection attempt failed. Okay, something. Huh. JiraDB. That's good. Hostname or IP address of the database server. Where to find hostname in PostgreSQL. Okay. You need to execute this query. Okay. All right, so Okay, so localhost. Okay. There we go, and it's now doing the connection. And it's now connecting to my database right now. So if you're unsure about some of the things in here, as you saw that some of the things actually didn't work for me, Google them. Do not use ChatGPT like right away or something like that unless you're having ChatGPT 4 something like that. Then yeah, sure, you can go ahead and try with it, but I am still not relying on the AI, even if it has that enormous power, you know. So those are actually the steps that you need to go through in order to go with the installation process. Okay, so he's still doing the database installation because it's actually now adding the tables, and there are like a lot of tables to actually be added in here. So that's it. So that is the thing. If you're not sure what your host name is, you should be also, when you're installing, you should remember the name of your username, your password, and when you're actually setting up your database, what is it what the name of that database is actually going to be. So this is like a process. This is not something that it's like, oh, I've just finished my installation of the database server. Basically, that's it. From version 10 through the other versions, so it's now 10.3. Yeah, 10.3. Now the database types are being introduced, and you as a user need to install that database as well. Before, it wasn't like that. So this is more like relying on your own architecture, you know. So because you can actually have insights from your database by actually using the real queries. So that is interesting. Oh, nice. Okay, so you can import the existing data, and it's saying application title. So this should be Jira Service Desk because we're actually installing that. Yeah, we are unable. Okay. Alright, Jira Service Management, formerly known as the Jira Service Desk, generate license. Actually need to have a license for this one. Alright. License has been generated. You get your license key as well, because that is another step that you actually need to do in order to generate your license. We're gonna wait for a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this link in the description, and you follow it from here, and you execute this query, and then you execute this query. And if you're not sure about your role names, mostly it's not going to be your role names that go with PG and the rest of it, because that is like, those are the those are mostly the system system groups. Okay, it's gonna take a while, and you just modified it as well. And I'm also gonna leave the other links, like what is determining the name of your name, your host name, sorry, and your role. My name, my full name. Let's go, Jira Bro. Email address. I'll be back when I'm done with this step. Alright, so configure a connection to an ongoing mail server so that Jira can send email notifications. So this, if you actually go and opt yourself for this and you try to test the connection, because I'm saying like, yeah, you know what, I wanna test out. Okay, I'm gonna say later. I just wanna get started. That's it. We're almost there. We're almost there. You can see this option, welcome to Jira. And this is for the Jira Service Management. Ah, there we go. Welcome. Next, create a new project. Awesome. So these are my service projects. Create a sample data. IT service management. Yes, let's go with IT support. Submit. As you can see, these are the issue types that are actually included in here. Okay. And we're rolling. Okay. Yep. This is it. I'm saying welcome guide. Yep. I just wanted to hide that. And there you go. So this is it. We got it. This is the installation of the Jira Service Management for data center, macOS, and using the PostgreSQL database. That's everything that you actually guys needed to know. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.